Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you guys how you can get the best deals on GOAT for your personal collection. I've personally spent over $60,000 on GOAT to resell and also just use to buy, so I know a thing or two about getting good deals on GOAT. And a majority of that has came from shock drops on GOAT where I've made money off of it. So you guys can actually buy shoes on GOAT, wear it, flip it, and make money. And that's what we're going to dive into in this video. Because how cool would it be if you can buy a $100 shoe, right? Wear it for 3 months and then go sell it for $150. It's a pretty cool experience and I do it all the time. So I got GOAT up here and I'm just gonna go through it and show you guys exactly what I do to find good deals and how you can do the same. So the first thing you need to do is go to the search bar, and here on GOAT, there are literally hundreds of thousands of shoes that you can look through. So what I recommend doing first is finding a specific type of shoe or model that you want to rock. So for me, like I've recently looked up Sacai, right? Because I like the Sacai shoes. So I have all the Sacai shoes here. Don't type in the specific name or anything, just type in the actual model or the collab that you want to find. Now, the real magic in finding good shoes on GOAT is in the filters. I'm going to show you guys what I mean. So obviously choose the size that you want to rock. I wear anything from sizes 11 to 12. So I like choosing 3 different sizes that I can fit, okay? If you only fit an 8.5, that's probably not true. You can probably fit an 8 or a 9 as well. So I recommend spacing it out just so you can have a bigger sample size. So size is easy. The next 2 things are the most important. I like sorting from price low to high first. So I always set that active. And then I come over here to condition. And the condition, you can go one of 2 ways. You can go with the new with defects or you can go used. New with defects are usually brand new shoes with maybe a scuff mark that you can get ridiculously cheap. Okay, I'm going to show an example on here, but first we'll look at the used ones. So here we go, we got used selected. It's going to show me all the used shoes in the Sacai section. Now, what I like to do is look at the used price compared to the new price. I'm not really interested in the Blazer lows, those are kind of bricks, but the first shoe that interests me here are these fragment Sacais, right? So these fragment Sacais in, let's see what size they got. In size 12 are only $83. Now this shoe's a little beat up. However, I know I've had this shoe in the past. I sold it for $300 in the past. I know the midsole's white. So I'm looking at this shoe. It's a little beat up, but it's not bad. There's not a ton of loss on this shoe. I'll zoom in a little bit so you guys can see. There's just a little bit of like dirt there, and I could easily clean it up. And this shoe's $83, right? Let me show you an example of what it goes for new. $279 new. And look at the other used prices. The second used price is $228. So I could buy the shoe for $83. Clean it up, it would look super fresh still. Like it would still look super nice. And I paid 83 bucks for this shoe. And then after I'm done, I could easily sell this shoe for 130. I can make money on this shoe. Or if you just want to resell this shoe, technically you could buy it, clean it up, and flip it for more. I know you could. All right, but this is the type of stuff that I do by going through these filters, and I'll find a lot of good deals. All right, let's keep going, see some other stuff. I really like these nylon ones, the Sacai nylons here. This shoe is in pretty good condition, and it's only 98 bucks. And this is a white shoe, keep in mind. So like this one would get beat up pretty easily. But anyways, that is the first thing that you do is going through the used section, looking through these shoes, because a lot of these shoes, especially the Sacai's, all retailed I think 180. So you're getting a really good deal if you're getting some of these in good condition. Like again, all of these colorways, and they're different sizes too. So like size 14, you can get size 14 for 83 bucks on this shoe. That retailed 180, and it's still in like really good condition. And this is a shoe that you could easily sell, secondhand if you needed to. So that's a look at how to get some good deals on used shoes. And I'm going to show you guys tons of examples and tons of different sizes in this video. Now let's look at new shoes that are new with defects. So I like to type in Jordan Retro. This is what I personally do to find really good deals. And then I'll choose a lot of different sizes. We'll do sizes 8 through 13, just to give us a really big, spectrum here. We'll do sizes 8 through 13. Then we're going to sort from price to low, high to low, or low to high. Then we're going to do new with defects. So going through here, we're going to be able to see all the different shoes that are new with defects, and we have to click on them specifically because new with defect shoes will have photos as well, but you guys are going to see the prices on these shoes are insane and they're brand new. One other thing, I'm going to do men's only, okay? If you're a woman, whatever, you obviously change it to your size, but I'm doing men's only. So we'll go through here and look at some of the prices on this that are men's only. And again, some of the shoes on here that are already sticking out to me would be like a Chicago 2 from 2014. And you have to scan and see, where the new with defect one is. It said 88 bucks. Here we go. So size 10 is 88 bucks. There's chances are there's probably something wrong with this shoe. So yeah, you can see new with defects. It's a B grade and has some missing markings. Now, if the shoe has sole separation, it wouldn't be worth it, and it might. It looks like it does. So yeah, we're not going to go with this one unless you know how to repair shoes. Then that would be a good deal. But that's the whole idea. The GOAT, finding good deals on GOAT just requires time actually looking through this stuff and seeing what you like. Okay, I'm probably skipping by some shoes that you might like these Union 2s. I like this shoe personally. Again, it's up to you if you want to actually look at it. Some of the prices new don't even go for that high anyways, so it's probably not worth looking for. But again, scanning through here and seeing the shoes that you actually like. I like these. This looks like a good one. And keep in mind, sometimes people will list a shoe as new with defects, even though it's used, just because they don't know how to list on GOAT. So like this one could very well be used. Let's see. Cut and tear. No, this shoe's brand new. So yeah, check out this. This is a really good deal. This is a super sick Jordan 11, or Jordan 12 rather, and they're $97. It says new with defects, cut or tear. I don't see any issue with it. I don't know if you guys do. Oh, there's some separation here too. Again, I guess you could repair that. It looks like there's some separation. But compared to what they're selling for new, again, that's a really good deal. So, hey, it's up to you if you kind of want to bite the bullet on that or not. But we'll just keep going through here. I'll pause until I find something really good that I want to show you guys. All right, I found a good one that I really like. The size, I think 9.5 Jordan 5 green beans. I love this shoe. I actually have this shoe, and I think it's great. And if you can see here on these photos, this is a new with defects. The only thing that was wrong with it is discoloration and missing items. It doesn't look like it has the Jordan lace locks, which who really cares? And the bottom sole is a little discolored, which happens on the icy soles. Like that is just a typical thing. But again, if you wear this shoe once outside, is it going to get more damage like that? Yeah, right. You're not going to really be losing anything. So this shoe's 104. You could buy it brand new. And there's another one for 105, 108, 109. Like this is a common thing. And you can buy this shoe brand new for 164. So you end up saving $60 on the shoe. Guys, how good of a deal is it that you're getting a Jordan Retro for $100, brand new? Literally no one else has worn it. It's a pretty good deal. Now you go to the used and maybe get a little bit cheaper. But yeah, like this is a used one that's selling for 98, and that's $5 cheaper, and this one's way cooked. So my opinion is it's better to buy the new with defects at that price, just because you'll find some better deals, right? So again, it's all about just going through here and seeing the ones you like. There's certain shoes in here that you're just definitely not going to like, and you might not like these fives. I like these fives. Let's see the new with defect price. They have a ton at 119, 109, size 8 here. Let's see. Again, it's just going to be the same thing, discoloration. This one does have a lot of discoloration around the outside. I probably wouldn't buy that one. That's why you got to actually check and like see which ones you like. But some of these were 119. Let's see on these ones. Yeah, like that's not bad. This one's not that bad. And again, 119, and it's selling brand new for 160. So you're still saving a ton of money just by going this route. So one other thing, there are shoes that will have that discoloration just due to the plastic on it and the rubber. As you can see here, this one's completely yellowed. If you don't know already, you can use, what is it? It's hydrogen peroxide mixed with, it's Salon Care 40 is what it's called. And if you guys watch some other YouTube videos, just look up Salon Care 40, how to dye your shoes white again. You'll find a method on how to do it. It's very cheap. And again, this is a super popular shoe that you could just dye the outside. It's just this one shoe right here. You just dye that back. This is brand new, by the way. It's 110. And instead, you don't have to pay, the 220 retail price. So you get it half off if you just use some Salon Care 40, which most of you guys probably already know how to do it. I did it, and I had no idea what I was doing. The first time I did it, it worked completely fine. So like that's another option. But you can find a ton of really good deals on GOAT. I'm just trying to show you guys a bunch of different shoes to look for. All right, so check this one out. This one's actually my size. I would totally wear this. This shoe's 123. It's the UNC 6s. I'll zoom in for you guys. There's literally nothing wrong with this shoe. It says discoloration, which I don't see anything wrong with it. It's completely brand new. Box everything, 123. And on GOAT, it's selling for 221. And this is a shoe that sells extremely quickly. Like you would have no issue selling this shoe. If you go to offers, where do you see that? You'd have to list this shoe or try to buy it, then you can see the sales. Or just go to Alias. If you go to Alias GOAT Seller app, you'd be able to see how quick this shoe sells. It sells super quick. That's a really good price. And you know what I mean? I like that price. Compared to the used prices here too, like this one's even more expensive, and this one's obviously used compared to the other one. This one's more cooked, so I wouldn't pay that price. But still, like that is a really good pickup in my opinion. So just another one. Again, I'm looking at Jordan Retros, which are super like broad in a wide area and a big spectrum. You can type in Jordan Retro 4, whatever you want to look up specifically, just to get even more details. But like here's another one. This is a used one. I love this shoe. I've had this shoe in person. It's like one of my favorite Jordan 5s. It's just a really cool shoe. Check out the condition of the shoe. Looks like this guy wore it just a few times, and they're $70. $70. Like this shoe you can buy new for $193, $70. My point is, if you guys want to make money in reselling and then also just saving money, buy these shoes. They're not fake. They're 100% legit. You pay $70. There's no way in hell that you wouldn't be able to sell this shoe for at least $70, right? Who knows? The prices on these shoes usually go up over time, so you might be able to sell it for even more. I don't know, but $70 is very, very cheap. I love these types of shoes and these types of finds. All right, for our final example, let's do some expensive shoes. I typed in off-white. I chose a few different sizes, and we're looking at the used sizes on off-whites. I bought a ton of off-whites for myself because they maintain value very well. And again, you can get some really good prices used. So I'm gonna scroll through here, see what I can find, and let you guys know. Also, let me give you an example of the shoes you shouldn't buy. This looks like a really good deal here, $199, because again, it's just cheap compared to the other ones. And this is $200 for an off-white Presto, which I have a pair. They're super nice. Not the black pair, I have a white one. But if you look at it, this shoe's just like really beat up. I mean, it's got a lot of just damage on the sole, and it's really beat up. Does that mean it's not a good price? No, but just realize like it's not going to maintain its value as much. You'd much rather buy a shoe like this for $199 because the condition's just better on it, as you can see. and it's just going to maintain that value more. Again, it's not about finding a good deal, but it's also about finding a good deal that's going to maintain its value so you can at least sell it for the same price you bought it for. So this is a perfect example of the shoes you want to buy. Off-white lots. From my math, there's anywhere from like 250 to 100 pairs per size, per colorway. These they don't really exist. And if you check this one, 268, that's very cheap. This is in a really good condition too. Like, doesn't look like there's anything really wrong with the shoe at all. Obviously, it's a used one. But 9.5 new goes for 555. So this is a really good price where, hey, if you buy it for 260 something, you're not gonna have any trouble selling this shoe for 300 bucks in the future. I mean, if you look at all the other sizes too, every single one is above 300 bucks. 300, 400, and I know 9.5, like, you know, obviously is a little bit cheaper, just because it's a smaller size, usually a little bit cheaper, but all of these are all over that price. So for me, like, I like seeing those similarities, those commonalities, and like those are the best deals. All right, last one for the day, SB Dunk. This is another good find. Again, all these are available. I'm not buying these. You guys can go buy these, any of these that you saw in the video. But I found these new with defects for 162. This shoe's brand new. There's nothing wrong with this shoe. They labeled it as discoloration, which I don't see anything wrong with it. But it's brand new, never been worn. And you can see all the photos here, they show it. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Maybe there's a little yellow like here. Again, I don't see anything wrong with it at all, but that could just be me. 162, this shoe retails 223. There's no used sizes available either. So like, that's just a really good price on those types of shoes. So again, I like looking up SB Dunks. I like going through here and seeing, you know, what are the good prices and stuff. Let's see the Bart Simpsons on here. And you know, the new with defects on here. Let's see which one was the cheap one. Right here, size 9, 168. Same thing. You know, no problems with it at all. Looks brand new to me because it is brand new. And again, the price on it is a $50 difference right there. So that would be another good pickup. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you learned a thing or two and saw some really good deals. That's personally the way I source on GOAT. I've spent a ton of money. I've built a huge collection. I'll try to throw up on the screen some photos of my collection that I had in high school just from doing these exact same things. And the key is I didn't lose any money. Like, it's okay to spend money as long as you don't lose your money, right? You get it all back. I didn't lose any money on this collection because my collection either went up in price or I sold it for the same price that I bought it for. So either way, it's a win-win. But thank you guys for watching this video. Let me know what you guys caught down in the comments down below. And other than that, guys, have a blessed rest of your week.